Have you ever watched an old movie or TV show and think, what happened to that person? One minute they were everywhere. The next, it's like they hit delete on their entire Hollywood existence. Fame is weird like that. It can launch your career in seconds, and it can also disappear without warning. So today, we're counting down 10 celebrities who vanished overnight. Where are they now? 10. Neve Campbell. Neve Campbell was horror royalty thanks to the Scream franchise. For years, she was the face of the final girl archetype, but after the earlier films, her presence in Hollywood suddenly slowed down. So, what is she doing now? Neve made headlines when she refused to return for Scream 6. She felt she was being underpaid. She said the offer did not reflect her value to the franchise. This sparked a huge industry conversation about pay inequality, especially for women over 40. Fans supported her, but the move also triggered backlash from executives. But Neve has been busy behind the scenes. She moved into more character-driven work, appearing in The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. Neve is also focusing on raising her kids and building a more private life in Canada. She still acts, but on her own terms. 9. Jessie McCartney. If you were alive during the early 2000s, you definitely heard Beautiful Soul at least 47 times a day. Jessie was the blonde teen heartthrob who was supposed to become the next Justin Timberlake. So, where is he now? Jessie never actually stopped working. He just shifted industries. He has become a successful voice actor. He still releases music, but independent, without the pressure of labels. In his personal life, he's focused heavily on mental health. He's opened up about the toll of being a teen idol. He said fame hit him too fast, and he had to step back for his own well-being. 8. Renee Zellweger. Renee is an interesting one because she didn't totally vanish. She stepped away, came back, stepped away again, and kept everyone guessing. After dominating the early 2000s with Bridget Jones, Chicago, and Cold Mountain, she disappeared from the public eye for almost 6 years. The most controversial moment came when she returned to the red carpet and the internet exploded with comments about her face. People speculated about plastic surgery, fillers, everything. Renee said she simply looked different because she was healthier and happier, and she had stepped away from the unhealthy demands of Hollywood. So, where is she now? Renee is quietly thriving. She won an Oscar for playing Judy Garland and shifted toward prestige roles. She prefers privacy, outdoor life, and staying out of tabloids, but she works when she wants a challenge. 7. Shannon Doherty. Shannon was once one of the most talked about actresses in Hollywood thanks to 90210 and Charmed. Her reputation became controversial fast. She was labeled difficult. There were stories about fights with cast members, on-set drama, and contract issues, but the truth was always more complicated. Her real disappearing act came later. Shannon has been battling cancer since 2015. It went into remission, then returned, and later advanced to stage 4. She has chosen to be brutally honest about her health journey, documenting her treatments, surgeries, and emotional struggles online. She launched a podcast where she talks openly about the industry, her life, and her fears. Where is she now? Shannon is focusing on quality of life, advocacy, and telling her own story while she still can. She still acts occasionally, but her priority is connecting with fans and living intentionally. 6. Hayden Panettiere. Hayden was everywhere. Heroes, Nashville, Scream 4, talk shows, magazines. She had that perfect young Hollywood trajectory. Then she disappeared, and the truth behind it is tough. Hayden has talked openly about struggling with addiction to opioids and alcohol. She said it started after her pregnancy and got worse when she moved between filming schedules. At the same time, she was in an abusive relationship with her ex, Brian Hickerson, who was arrested multiple times. So where is she now? Hayden has been rebuilding. She has gone through treatment, gotten sober, and slowly returned to acting. She reprised her role as Kirby in Scream 6, which was a big emotional milestone for her. She has also become an advocate for domestic violence awareness and addiction recovery. 5. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Every 90s kid remembers JTT. He was the golden boy of Home Improvement, The Lion King, Wild America. He was everywhere. Posters, teen magazines, talk shows. Then he literally vanished mid-career. The interesting part is that he chose to. Jonathan walked away from fame during his peak because he wanted a normal life and a proper education. He studied at Harvard, then at Columbia, then at St. Andrews in Scotland. He dipped in and out of small acting projects, but nothing serious. So where is he now? JTT is extremely private. In 2021, paparazzi spotted him walking his dogs, and the internet exploded because nobody had seen him in years. He reportedly works behind the scenes as a writer and director on small indie projects. Friends say he values privacy more than anything and avoids social media entirely. 4. Kristen Kruk. Kristen rose to fame as Lana Lang on Smallville, one of the biggest teen dramas of the 2000s. After she left the show, she appeared in a few series, but her career seemed to shrink compared to her early fame. So where is she now? Kristen became unintentionally connected to controversy when she was linked to NXIVM, the organization that was later exposed for sex trafficking and cult behavior. Kristen has said repeatedly that she was never part of the inner circle and left years before the crimes were exposed. Career-wise, Kristen has taken on more low-profile roles. She has shifted toward Canadian productions, which gives her a quieter career, more control, and fewer industry pressures. 3. Eliza Dushku. Eliza was one of the 2000s queens of dark, edgy roles. Buffy, Angel, Bring It On, Dollhouse. She was heading for a massive career. Then she stepped back. Eliza revealed she suffered from addiction throughout her early career. She also accused Michael Weatherly of sexual harassment during her time on NCIS. CBS later paid her a confidential settlement, reportedly around $9 million. She said the experience pushed her away from Hollywood entirely. So where is she now? Eliza moved to Boston. She got sober. She got married. She became a mother. She now focuses on advocacy, especially supporting other survivors of abuse, and speaking out about how Hollywood protects powerful men. She occasionally appears at conventions, but has not returned to major acting roles. 2. Amanda Bynes. Amanda's disappearance is probably the most talked about of any star from the 2000s. At her peak, she was the queen of Nickelodeon. She was hilarious, talented, and seemed unstoppable. Then she spiraled. Amanda has been honest about struggling with substance abuse and mental health issues, including a diagnosis of bipolar disorder. Over the years, she had multiple public incidents, Twitter rants, arrests, and hospitalizations. She was placed under a conservatorship that lasted nearly a decade. So where is she now? Amanda is trying to rebuild her life outside the spotlight. She has explored fashion design, art, tattooing, and beauty. She joined OnlyFans, but more for fan interaction rather than explicit content. She has experimented with various business ideas, including a potential fragrance line. She recently opened up about her weight loss journey using Ozempic and has spoken candidly about her struggles with self-image. She is still figuring things out, but she seems determined to stay independent and maintain stability. 1. Brendan Fraser. For years, Brendan Fraser was the internet's favorite missing celebrity. He went from massive blockbusters like The Mummy to suddenly dropping off the map. Brendan said he stepped back because of multiple health issues, years of physical injuries from action films, a painful divorce, and a controversial allegation. He accused a former Hollywood Foreign Press Association president of sexually assaulting him. The situation deeply affected him, and he said it contributed to his disappearance. So, where is he now? Brendan made a massive comeback. His role in The Whale won him an Academy Award and revived his career. He has upcoming film and TV projects and a huge online fan base who call themselves the Brenaissance. And there you have it. 10 celebrities who vanished, stepped back, or got pushed out of Hollywood. And what their lives look like today? Some walked away for peace, some battled demons, some rebuilt from scratch, some are still struggling, and some made the biggest comeback ever. If you like celebrity content, don't forget to like and subscribe.